Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video we'll be looking at how to create a Markdown to PDF converter inside PHP, and we will be looking at this is actually the demo of the application. So you will actually see we are using Bootstrap for the UI user interface. We have a simple choose file button where the user will select the Markdown file that needs to be parsed. So let's suppose if I select this Markdown file, let me show you the Markdown file. So this is actually the Markdown file. You will actually see. So these are two files, sample empty, sample2 empty. So we will simply select this Markdown file. So first of all, we will parse this Markdown file and convert to HTML, and then we will be using DOMPDF library, which is a very popular PDF library in PHP to convert the HTML to PDF. So if I click this button, you will actually see a PDF file will get downloaded. So if I open this now, you will actually see all the markdown that was written in that file is actually parsed and successfully converted first to HTML. For that, we will be using another open source library in PHP to convert markdown to HTML. And then from HTML to PDF, we are using the DOM PDF library in PHP to do this task right here. You will see the PDF file is successfully generated with all the correct formatting. It also contains third-party links as well in the. You can take any markdown file. So now this is, I'm taking the second one. So again, it will convert this. You will see it's a kind of a resume. So markdown files are really useful in programming in day-to-day life. So it's a good practice. A lot of tools are available on internet which converts markdown to PDF. So I just wanted to show you in this video so how to make this converter in PHP. So all the source code that I will be using in this video is given in the description. So you can directly go to my website procodestore.com, and if you want, you can purchase the full source code with full directory structure. You will actually get the zip file. After you purchase it, you will be redirected to Google Drive where you will get this zip file which will contain the full directory structure. So if you need this, you can go to the description link. So now let's get started. So you need to have this software installed on your system, exam control panel, which comes with Apache server from which we run our PHP server. So simply install this and start this at port 80. So by default, it is located in the C directory. If you right here inside your exam directory, it has, and inside your htdocs, you will actually create a new project directory. So let me make Markdown to PDF converter. So I will open it inside VS Code. So you will actually see currently the directory is empty. So the very first thing we need to do, we need to install those packages. So let me show you the briefly about the packages we will be using. We will be using this package first of all, which is a Markdown parser in PHP. So the official website of this package is parsedown.org. So this is actually the Markdown parser that we'll be using. So the next library we'll be using is DOMPDF, which is actually a HTML to PDF converter for PHP, which actually converts the HTML, which is parsed from Markdown. So both these libraries are open source. You can read the documentation. So now to install these packages, we will be using a tool called as Composer. Composer is actually a dependency manager for PHP. So I already have Composer installed. You can install it. So now to install those packages, we need to write composer require. So this will install those packages. So the DOMPDF/DOMPDF, this is the first package for converting HTML to PDF, and then the second package is for parsing the Markdown. So this is ERUSEV/parsed down. So these are two packages you will see. This is actually the command here, composer require. This is the first package and this is the second package. Simply enter and you will actually see it will actually create a composer.json file with these two packages installed. It will also create a vendor folder which will contain all the files for your libraries. You will actually see. So once it is installed, you can see all these packages have been installed. So now you need to create your index.html file, which will be a simple form where we will be, so we can use GitHub Copilot as well. So I already have, so I can just say write HTML file which contains a user input field where user can select only markdown files, and we need to use Bootstrap as UI. So you can just see I already have installed GitHub Copilot, which actually helps in generating code, because it will save a lot of time, because common code it will write. You will see I'm just writing a simple instructing to is write HTML file which contains user input field and a button to submit the form. So now if you see, it will write this HTML file for me. You can see that. So this actually helps in generating a lot of content. You can see it included the Bootstrap CDN, Markdown, it added the title. You can just see, if I open this now in the browser, localhost Markdown to PDF converter, then now you can see it has generated this. So we just need to add btn block, btn danger, and just use the form control class. It will make this interface like this, and just make the heading in the center position. So in this way you can use GitHub Copilot to actually increase the productivity and save time as well. Now this is the HTML file that, guys, we are simply having a simple form, and this form will submit basically to a PHP script. We'll add an action attribute. So this will be submitting to upload.php. Method will be post. Encoding type will be multi-part form data. And we also need to give it a name parameter as well, because in PHP we will be using this name parameter. So we have given file here, so we will be referencing it inside the PHP script that we will write. We now need to create this script. So simply create this script upload.php. So right inside the script we need to create a public slash uploads directory. So here we'll be storing all the input files which the user will upload. So just create this directory structure, and now in the PHP script we need to first of all upload the file. So just add the PHP tag. So right here we will be first of all be requiring the autoload file, the vendor slash autoload.php. So this is required because we need to load all these packages, which is, this is autoload PHP file, we are loading it to load the packages, third party packages. So after this we need to require those classes. First of all, for DOMPDF slash, sorry, this slash DOMPDF, and the second package is Parse down. So you can see we have required all these two classes, DOM PDF, Parse down, these two packages that we installed. Now we need to actually tell in which directory you need to store the input file. So we will be storing inside the public slash uploads directory. And then we need to simply tell, you need to give it a unique ID to the input file that will be uploaded. So here we'll be having the target file. So this will be equal to target directory unique ID. So we will be making this path here. So it will be located in the target directory, concatenating by the unique name that we will be giving to the file. And then we will be having this underscore And then dot symbol is used in PHP to concatenate. And here we'll be using the base name function to actually extract the extension. So files. So here we need to get the name of the file. So we can simply get this by, this is a file here, and this is the actual name parameter we have given. If you see here in index.html, we have given this name parameter. This needs to be same to actually get the name of the file. That's all. So this will be the complete path. So after getting the path, we can simply upload the file. For uploading the file, we'll be using the built-in function in PHP, which is move uploaded file. So here it basically takes two arguments. First is takes the actual name, the temporary file. This will be file. You can just see it is giving me suggestion. Temp underscore name. And then the second one will be the actual target file that needs to get uploaded. So target underscore file. So if this function executes successfully, then it will return true. And in this case, we can simply echo a simple line that the file you can print out the name of the file as well using the HTML special characters function. The file name has been uploaded. This is not mandatory, but we are just letting the user know that your file has been uploaded. So after uploading this file, we can even write a else statement. If it, you can simply tell a message, sorry, there was error uploading your file. So now if you basically see, if you try to select a file, click on convert to PDF, you can see the use statement with the non-compound name Parsedown has no effect. But you see this, the file sample MD has been uploaded because this condition evaluates to true. If you now check, basically we have uploaded this markdown file. It has given a unique name to it and added a underscore and then the name of the file. So now we are successfully uploading the files. Now we simply need to basically parse the markdown to HTML. For doing this, first of all, we need to check that if the file exists at that path, that is the target file, if this exists or not. If this exists, then it will return true. And now we need to simply parse the markdown content. We will be first of all be using the file underscore get underscore contents function of PHP to actually read all the content of this markdown file and store it inside this variable. So after this, we need to parse this markdown and convert this into HTML. So for doing this, we'll be using this third-party library, which is parse down. We'll be making a new constructor of it like this. So after this, we will be making a simple, we'll be using a simple function to parse the markdown file and convert this into HTML. So we'll be using the text function, which is available, and we'll be passing the markdown content that we got in the previous variable right here. We are passing this. This will actually parse the markdown and convert the markdown to HTML and store it in this variable. So now the job is really easy. Now we need to convert this HTML to PDF using the DOMPDF library. So we are using the two libraries simultaneously. So now we need to simply say the output file name. Let me pick output.pdf. Just make sure that you put semicolon at the end in PHP. If you don't, you will get error. And now we'll be using the second library, which is DOMPDF. We're making a new constructor of it. And then we will be using DOMPDF slash load HTML. And we'll be using this function load HTML to actually convert this HTML to PDF. Very simple step. And now we'll be using a render function of DOMPDF to render this HTML to PDF. And now at last we just need to make use of this output function and store the PDF in this variable. Now we need to simply download the file in the browser. So now how to do this? We need to simply first of all create this file using file put contents function in PHP. So here it will actually create this file at that path with this content output. So it will actually create this output file output.pdf right in the root directory, and now we need to actually download this file in the browser. For doing this, we first of all again we will say file exists function. We will actually check if this file has been created using this path. If this created, then it will return true. And here we need to add all these headers. If you check, if you basically want to download any file in PHP, first of all you need to add these headers, just telling about it, more information about the file that you're downloading. So in this case we are downloading PDF file, so we are adding all these headers. So all the source code you will be present. If you purchase it, you will get all this. So if the file is not present, we can actually, sorry, there was error generating the PDF. So now this application is complete, so you can actually try this in the browser and simply go to the home page of this application and select your markdown file. Click on this button, convert to PDF. And now if you see, the PDF file is successfully downloaded. If you open it, you can actually see all the markdown that is was there. It has been converted to PDF. And if you also see, basically first of all we are converting this markdown to HTML using this, the second library that we are using. If you just see, if you only want the HTML file, you can even download the HTML as well. Totally depends upon you if you want the HTML or PDF. So it does both the things. You can take any, if I take this sample2 one, you can see again it has. So if you want to try this before purchasing it, in the checkout page I have given the link as well. You can go to my website. I basically deployed this tool. If you go to freemediatools.com, markdown to PDF, this is actually the tool that I deployed. So if you need to try this tool, first of all you can try this. This is also you made using PHP, the same, you can just see. So you can try this. The full source code is present in the description. You can purchase it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe the channel as well, and I will be seeing you in the next video.